Hey there! Whenever you launch Git Bash, it always starts somewhere at the upper left corner of the screen. If you don't like that and want to change the position, you have to drag it every time. In this video, I'll show you how to change the Git Bash launch position and set it exactly where you want it on the screen. Let's get started. First, you have to check what terminal emulator Git Bash is using under the hood. This is an option that pops up during the Git installation, but if you don't remember what you've selected, don't worry, we are going through that right now. To check if Git Bash is using MinTTY or another terminal emulator, you can examine the term environment variable. So, to do that, open Git Bash and run the following command: echo $term. And if it says xterm, you are likely using the MinTTY terminal emulator. If it says something else, such as xterm-255 color, it might indicate another terminal emulator or console like the default Windows CMD in my case. Another way to check what emulator or console is using is to simply look at the Windows appearance. If it has this colorful Git Bash logo, then it's using MinTTY. If it has the CMD logo, then it's using Windows CMD. You can also confirm this by right-clicking on the top of Git Bash window and then selecting Properties. If it says cmd.exe, then you are using the Windows default console, the CMD. And if you right-click and the window doesn't have the Properties menu, but the Options menu, and it also has this M logo and this Options menu. And of course, if you go to the About section, you can find out that this Git Bash terminal is using the MinTTY emulator. We will go through both options, MinTTY and CMD, and see how to change the launch position. Let's start with the first one, as the MinTTY emulator is more popular. Now open the C users and your username .minttyrc file, and if you don't have it, you can go ahead and create it. Next, specify the X and Y positions in two new lines, like so. And in my case, I want the terminal to open by default somewhere in the middle of the screen. So in my case, I'd go with X 700 and Y 350. And of course, you can adjust the X and Y values as you like. Now let's test it out and see where the Git Bash terminal will launch. And as you can see, it launched in the middle of the screen. Now, just to test it out, I'm gonna change this value, reopen the terminal, and as you can see, the position is different. But I'm gonna switch it back and leave it to 700. Now, let's see how to change the position of Git Bash when it's using the Windows CMD. Right-click on the top of Git Bash window and then select Properties. Then go to Layout, then Window Position, and change the left and top values as you like. Let's select 700, maybe 800, and then let's see 500, 450 maybe. Okay, then press OK, and as you can see, the Git Bash terminal has moved to the center of the screen. Let's close it, start it once again, and as you can see, its position remains the same. Alright, that was it. If you enjoyed this video, consider checking out the other tutorials on this channel. Wishing you a wonderful day, and I look forward to catching you in the next one.